Good day, everyone. Here again, Junose from PWFS TV. Our topic for today is: are you ready for Cswip 3.1 exam? Here's how to tell. For those who didn't subscribe to our YouTube channel, please subscribe now, and don't forget to click the notification bell for our future videos. Once again, this is Junose of PWFS TV, the Philippine Welders and Fitter Society Incorporated. Alright, first and foremost, we would like to know what is Cswip 3.1. Cswip 3.1 is a certification for welding inspector in accordance to Cswip requirements. Cswip means certification scheme for welding inspection personnel. I'm Junose, a Cswip 3.2.2 certified senior welding inspector. Here's how to tell if you are ready for the examination of Cswip 3.1. Number one self-question. Do I have a good understanding in welding terms? Okay, you ask this question to yourself. Do you have a good understanding in welding terms? The next question is, do I know my duties and responsibilities as welding inspector? Okay, gauge yourself. Do you know your duties and responsibilities of a welding inspector? Right? Another question that you will be asking to yourself is, do I understand the weldability of materials? Right? So, do you understand how how is the weldability of the materials being used in construction? Right. So this is a question, another question that you will be asking yourself. Number 4 question is, do I understand the welding consumable specification? Do you have the right knowledge to understand all the welding consumable specification? Right? The next question number 5, do I understand the distortion in welding operation? Do you know how distortion appears? Okay, what are the causes of distortions? Okay, and how you mitigate it? Do you understand this, or do you have knowledge on this? All right. And another question for yourself is, do I know how to do material and consumable inspection? Have you conducted material inspection? Have you conducted consumable inspection? And what are you gonna do during inspection? Okay. So these are the questions, some of the questions that you will be asking yourself. Another question is, do I know how to do plate welding inspection? All right. So this is the core subjects of our welding inspector, okay, or core knowledge that welding inspector should have. Do I know how to do plate welding inspection? Okay, and the next question will be, do I know how to do pipe welding inspection? Okay, so have you conducted plate welding inspection? Have you conducted pipe welding inspection, or any visual inspection for welding joints? Those are the questions that you'll be asking. And another question is, do I know how to do macro inspection? Have you seen a macro inspection already? Or have you conducted macro inspection, even in photomacrograph only? Okay, you need to ask yourself this question. And another question that you'll be asking is, can I do pipe inspection report in 1 hour? Why am I asking this one? Because in the examination of Cswip examination, you must at least complete the pipe inspection within 1 hour. Right? So have you tried to do some pipe inspection report in 1 hour? Can you do it? Another question is, can I do plate inspection report in 1 hour? right? Because the practical examination for Cswip examination is plate inspection and pipe inspection plus macro inspection, right? So can you do it in 1 hour? You need to practice if not yet. Okay. Another question is, can I do macro inspection, as I said earlier, in 1 hour? Okay. Have you tried doing macro inspection report? And another question for yourself is, do I understand all the 4 basic welding process? Just the 4 basic welding processes. What are these 4 basic welding processes? Shielded metal arc welding, gas tungsten arc welding, gas metal arc welding, and or flux cord arc welding, and the submerged arc welding. Do you understand all these processes, or do you have a basic information or do you have basic knowledge? I'm not telling that you need to know how to do the welding, but do you have the basic knowledge of these processes? Another question that you'll be asking is, do I understand how welding defects occurs? Do you know how porosity occurs? Do you know how this cracking occurs, this lack of fusion, lack of penetration occurs? Do you know the reason behind? Right? Those are the questions that you will be asking yourself. And another question is, do I understand the 4 conventional non-destructive testing? What are the 4 conventional non-destructive testing? Penetrant testing, magnetic particle testing, ultrasonic testing, radiographic testing. Do you have knowledge on this? Do you have a basic knowledge at least? Right? Another question, number 16, is, do I understand all the destructive testing? The mechanical testing. Right? Some of them, tensile tests, macro tests, okay? What else? Bend tests, hardness tests, and so on. Do you have a basic understanding on this destructive testing or mechanical testing? Number 17 self-question is, do I understand the welding symbols? Although in Cswip 3.1, welding symbol is almost nil in the questionnaires, okay? But as a welding inspector, do you understand welding symbols? Okay? Do you have the basic knowledge of welding symbol, either from AWS or from British standard? Right? So you need to ask this question. Number 18, self-question. Do you understand the process of PKR execution and WPS preparation? Although this one is for senior welding inspector, at least you have a basic knowledge on this, right? Number 19, self-question. Did I attended any welding inspection training? Is it either by local, international, Cswip, or AWS, or any local welding inspection training? Have you attended? Okay. At least if you attended, you have already the foundation, right? Because whatever welding inspection training is, okay, wherever it is conducted, either local or international, at least you will have a basic foundation of welding inspection. Have you attended already? Right? Number 20, self-question. Do I have enough experience in welding? I'm not asking that it's actual welding, okay? Do you have enough experience as a supervisor or in inspection or in quality control? Do you have any of these? And number 21, self-question. Do I understand the major welding codes such as AWSD 1.1, B31.3, ASME 9, APA 1104? Do you have any basic understanding on this? Okay. By the way, among these, the thinnest among them, or the shortest codes, is APA 1104. So at least if you read the APA 1104, yeah, at least I think you can read it in 1 hour, 2 hours, okay, in one in one sitting, okay. You can read the APA 1104, okay. So at least you ask your question, do you have understanding on these codes or international codes, right? Number 22, self-question. Do I have comprehensive knowledge in welding theories to answer welding question? Because Cswip 3.1 examination is composed of practical and theory, okay? So you will have questionnaires, okay? Multiple questions, okay? And you have also practical, as I said earlier. So do you have a comprehensive knowledge, okay, in welding theories in order for you to answer the welding question in the Cswip 3.1, right? So how you tell it? How you can tell it? How you can tell that you're ready? So if your answers in the previous questions are all yes, okay, then you are ready. If you answered yes to all my previous question, then I can tell you you are ready to take Cswip 3.1. But if you answered no in any of the questions above or previous question, then you are not ready and you need to prepare yourself for that question. Any question that I have asked earlier, okay, if you are not ready among those or any of those, you really need to study and learn those in order for you to be prepared on the Cswip examination. Cswip 3.1, I say. Right? So, my personal advice for your preparation, you need to read, 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 read and read. Okay? What you need to read? Okay? Read about welding inspection, about NDT, about destructive testing, about welding codes, and topics that answers the previous question and any welding related article either via internet or via books. This is my personal advice to you. Right? There is learning in reading. You learn a lot when you read. Okay? Either in internet or in books. Regardless. It doesn't matter. As long as you read, if you note down better, but reading and reading and reading will give you some, great knowledge in welding. All right, so good luck in your preparation. Thank you very much. Subscribe to PWFS TV YouTube channel if you are not yet subscribed. Once again, I am Junuse, okay, of PWFS TV. These are my advice, personal advice, my personal questions, okay, that I really listed out, okay, that you can ask yourself in order for you to say or in order for you to tell if you're ready for Cswip 3.1 examination. Good luck